Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Monogram International Marvel's Spider-Man pencil holder. A perfect release and a perfect addition to your desk if you want a place to be storing your pens and pencils. Yes, I know you can store them in an empty can, but I think gone are the days are just an empty can for supporting pens and pencils. Collectors like to go a little bit more elaborate. Spot got himself the Spider-Man pencil holder, which we will open up and have a look at in a second. I just want to show you the box art here. It is an open window, so at least you can kind of see how the pencil holder is going to look like until we, of course, get it opened up. On the back there, it's actually also made of resin. I want to point that out as well. But on the back, durable polystone resin. There is the Spider-Man pencil holder. There's a Captain America business card holder and a Wolverine notepad holder. You can collect all three. Now, could you imagine going into someone's office, let's say a CEO, and you come in and he's got himself these three things on his desk? I would give this guy business. Even if I was on the fence, I would think to myself, well, if he's cool enough to have these three Marvel propertied stationary things on his desk, well, gosh darn it, I'm going to have to sign up with this guy. By the way, also to check out more from the folks over at Monogram, be sure to head over to www.monogramdirect.com. You can also find these at your local comic book stores as well. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Monogram International Spider-Man pencil holder. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so now that we've got Spider-Man, the pencil holder, out of packaging, let's get a better look at it. It looks really neat, and I think one of the things that sells me on this pencil holder release, is the color. I love that blue. It's almost a, what would you call that? Almost a teal blue, a teal colored blue. You can see on the front there, Spider-Man is exploding, bursting through this pillar, this tower of brick. And then down at the front there, we've got Marvel's superheroes and a couple of Spider-Man emblems to boot. It's made out of a durable polystone resin. It does have a good bit of weight to it, and you probably have already seen, it's got a felted bottom to it. Certainly, at least if you're going to be using a pencil holder, you want to be putting on a wood desk, for example, and then moving it at any given point as the bottom would scrape the wood surface, or really any desk surface. Luckily, with it being a felted bottom, it's not going to do any scratching or any damage whatsoever. The top, and I guess the small nitpick I could make about the pencil holder, is it doesn't give you a lot of clearance, that I wish it was just a little bit bigger. Granted, yes, you can still store things such as markers, such as pens, or even a couple of knives that you've probably seen over the course of these video reviews. They all store fairly well, no real issues there, other than just I wish there was a bigger diameter to have more pencils and pens fitted in the top there. And I guess there is a section on the front where the rubble debris has fallen into the front little chasm area. I guess that could be used for things such as paper clips. Paper clips and little small odds and ends, maybe some push pins and stuff like that. Let's get a better look, by the way, at Spider-Man as we're discussing this pencil holder. Spider-Man looks very cool. I love how I love the pose that they've got him sculpted in. Again, bursting through that post, that little pillar of stone here. The sculpt also on the brick is quite good. Paint's very good on Spider-Man. Even the webbing has also been sculpted in rather than being painted in. It is definitely a fine, fine looking pencil holder. Now you can find these at local comic book stores, and Spot has mentioned before a couple of things. Of course, support your local comic book stores. It helps keep those stores going, allows you to go in from time to time to get really cool pieces like this, and if you are unable to find really cool pieces like this in your local comic book store, make sure you ask the person that's working there, as they can always order these in for you. Today's collectible spot, we were looking at something a little bit different, but still very, very cool indeed. We're looking at the Monogram International. This was the Spider-Man pencil holder. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots in your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.